Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Dioji and it is time to have lots of phonics fun this week. Who is up for it? Is it going to be you? I'm sure it is. So let's go. Take your hats out, put them on, turn them on, and off we go. Phonics, phonics all around. Phonics all around. Phonics, phonics all around. Phonics all around. Okay, make sure it's on. I can feel lots of phonics brains are ready for my fun activities this week. So let's get started with remembering some of our phonemes. Now today, to make it a bit more exciting, let's do it in different voices. So here we go. Can you do the first few in a whispering voice? Off you go. Can you do the next phonemes in a loud voice? P, I, N. Fantastic. Can you do the next few sounds in a silly voice? G. Oh, lovely. Well done. I like those silly voices. They sounded good. Okay. Now we need to wake up my little friend. He's been very busy because he's also been working in my class teaching my little friends phonics. So he might have to sing this song a bit loudly because he's tired. He might not wake up. Let's go. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? What are we learning today? Keep singing. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. Wake up, Mr. Wizard. What are we learning today? What are we learning today? Oh, Mr. Wizard. Oh, you did wake up. Oh, of course, he said he would never ever miss one of our phonics videos. He absolutely loves phonics, so even though he's tired, he wouldn't miss our video, would you, Mr. Wizard? Yeah. He said he was so excited to come and speak to you all today because, yes, he has been coming to Mrs. Dioji's phonics class and they are doing some fantastic phonics with Mr. Wizard and me, and we're going to be teaching our little friends lots of phonics too. So, Mr. Wizard, yeah, okay. Yes, he said. He's packed his bag and off he goes to go and get his bag. Oh, Mr. Wizard, where did you pack your bag? There it is. Okay, here we go. Here's his bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Come and have a look and see Mr. Wizard's bag. Oh, what sound is there today? Okay, I'll help you get it out. Ooh. Does anybody know what this phoneme is? I bet they do, don't they, Mr. Wizard? Oh, you've got your beard in your mouth. It is. Let me hear you say it. Say it really loud. Can you say it in a whispering voice? Can you say it in a funny voice? It is. Can you say it? Can you say it one more time? Can you run and say it to a window? Can you run and say it to your bedroom? Can you run and find a mirror and see yourself saying it? Well done. Now, shall we ask him a question, Mr. Wizard? Yeah. Okay. Good one, he said. As he's been in his classroom, there's lots of little friends, which I'm sure there's lots of little friends in your classroom too. Can you think of any of your friends' name in your class that might begin with a K? Or if you don't have anyone in your class beginning with that K, is there any friends that you might know whose name begins with a K? Have a think. Think. Open your eyes. Okay. Can you shout it out to me? Yes. Love those ideas. Well done. Okay. Now it's their favourite bit, isn't it, Mr. Wizard? We know what it sounds like. Let's find out what the song is like. Here it is. For our fine motor activity today, I have got an activity that I found on the Instagram account, Ready, Set, Let's Play. And I have already shared some of their activities because there are absolutely fantastic ideas on there. Very creative, very engaging. And this activity I tried on my little girl and it kept her engaged for a very, very long time. And she was having so much fun, but also learning. That's what we like to do as teachers. Fun, but learning. This activity, children will be using some scissors, and your adult would have made a little friend that has got some very long hair. And it is your job, children, to become a hairdresser and help your little friend have a haircut. So, parents, please talk to your children about scissor safety. We do like to be safe with our scissors. We don't like to cut things that we can't cut. So here we go. Scissor safety, my friends. Always hold your scissors like this if you are walking around the room with scissors. Then, parents, scissors are fantastic with building those muscles in those fingers. We know we need to build them to help us do our writing. So, thumb and the first two fingers, in they go, and off you go, children. Your job is to carefully cut your little friend's hair so he or she has a nice haircut. This is a great alternative, parents, to cutting instead of your little friends cutting your doll's hair. It's time for our gross motor activity. Yes, I love a gross motor activity, but what I love about it is because it is so important to help our little friends do that writing. So please, if you do any activities, get them doing the gross motor activity because it will build those muscles in the shoulders, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, and it will help them to eventually write some letters and words and a sentence, all the things we want our little friends to do. So today's gross motor activity is very simple, very fun. We all love it. Children love it. It is bubbles. Who doesn't love a bubble? Do I know any children that don't love it? No, I don't. They all love it, and it makes a great gross motor activity. This one is so cheap. I think it was only £1 in the supermarket. These ones are the automatic bubbles that they can do themselves, or you can do, which is quite good for our gross motor activity. This only cost me about £6 or £7. So, basically, get your bubbles as high as you can so then our little friends can stretch their arms and pop, 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 pop. But as they are popping, they are stretching that arm and are also building those muscles while having lots of fun. For our letter formation game today, I have found this under the Instagram account EYFS_year1. Now, this lady is a reception teacher just like me, and she recently put a post on her Instagram account talking about how her class struggles with letter formation. So she has come up with a load of different ways to really engage her class in letter formation, and they are very weird and wonderful, but that's what children love to do, and that's what will engage them. So I know it looks a little bit odd with our pots of peas today, but trust me, your child would be very interested in what's about to go on here. So today's phoneme is K, so you could do it with this letter or any letters that they may be struggling with, and our good old peas. And you can do this at dinner time when they haven't eaten all their peas. We might as well make use of those peas that they haven't eaten. You know, it happens to all of us. Let's get some phonics with it. So all they will have to do is try and make the letter. So you could just write it for them, and they can follow the letter shapes to help them make the letter that they are learning or that they need some practice with. So it's good fun, and it's also actually very good fine motor exercises too. So we get a bit of 2-in-1 learning there. And as they're doing it, you can get them to remember the phoneme. And off you go. Look, we've done some letter formation with some leftover P's. Don't stop there. Why not get them to try and make it all on their own? The see if they can do it freestyle, just the way that they've just done on their letter. And as they're doing it, try and get them to remember what phoneme they're doing as well. So lots of learning happening here. Letter formation, fine motor practice, remembering their phonics. Fantastic. And there you go. We've done some letter formation with some P's. Who would have thought? Enjoy, my little friends. For our reading game today, I have found a very exciting activity which is called Magic Phonics. Now, I have seen this activity on a few Instagram accounts, so I can't credit one of the accounts today, but it is very exciting and very engaging to get your children using their phonics to read. So I've used one of our words from today and written it on the first sheet of tissue paper. So I've used some toilet tissue, but you can do it with kitchen towel too. The second sheet will have a picture of what you've just written, and I've had a go at trying to draw. I'm not the best at drawing, but I've had a good go. So this is what you need to do. You will need a little plate or a box or something with some water. You can see there is some water in there. Then all your children will need to do is to use their phonics to try and read the word cat. Say it faster. Cat, cat. Sing it. Cat, cat. What am I trying to say? Cat. And then they'll need to put it in the water, and if their picture matches what you've just read, they can get a point. And off you go. That's the magic. Can you see? They've read the word, and then the water will show them the picture to see if they are correct. Who has enjoyed that magical phonics? I hope you have got those phonics brains on now, children, because what we're going to do is we're going to write some of the words that was in that magical fun game that we've just had. So you might remember some of them. I have got some of them written down, and parents, you can do the same too, because it always helps to see the word before they try and write it. So one of our words was this word. What does it say? Now have a think. Use your phonics brain to help you read it. Let's try and read it together. Here we go. K-a-t. Say it again. K-a-t. Faster. K-a-t. 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 What am I trying to say? Shout it out to me. Yes, I was trying to say cat. Well done. Now, we are going to have a go at trying to write it, so make sure those phonics brains are on. And off we go. Go and get your whiteboard pen, your pencil, your pen, your crayon, whatever you love to use to help you write. And let's go. So the word is cat. We're not going to look at the word this time. We're just going to see if we can remember what phonemes were in it. Cat. Now, parents, your job is to really emphasise the word so your children can use their little phonics and hear the phonics that they will need to write. So let's say it. Cat. Children, can you hear the first phoneme? Cat. What's that phoneme? Is it the one that we're learning today? Tell me. Yes, it is. The first phoneme was K. Well done. What's the second phoneme? Cat. Parents, emphasise it. Cat. Can you hear it? The middle sound's always the most trickiest one to hear. Cat. Can you hear it? Shout it out to me. Yes. Ah. That was your next phoneme. Ah. Well done. Let's keep going. There's one more phoneme. Cat. The one on the end. Usually you can hear this one. Cat. Parents, emphasise those words. Children, can you hear it? Cat. Shout it out. Yes, it was t, t, t. Lovely. I can see those phonics brains are really starting to work now. So, cat spells cat. Well done. Now you don't need to stop there, children and parents. You can write some of the other words. Oh, oopsie. You can write some of the other words as well. Get them to read it, try and remember it, and then children have a go at trying to write it. So all of the words will be on my Facebook post, so just check it out and then you will see which words it will be, but it is going to be the words from the game, so use those words. Off you go, children. Get those phonics brains, get those fingers writing, have fun. For today's sentence, we are not going to be writing a sentence today. We are going to be reading a sentence using a fantastic game on ICT Games. Now go into your Google and write the words writing runway, and then it will take you to this website. Click on the first link and scroll down. Now this is a very exciting way to get your children to read a sentence. The children in my class love playing this game and you'll see why. So we're going to type in our own sentence today. So let's scroll down. And the sentence is going to be: the cat is on the mat. Now, we need our capital letter, the, space, cat is on the mat. Fantastic, full stop. Now when you've done your sentence, you just need to click OK, and there you are. Now you are going to be a driver of a very exciting fighter plane. Now what you need to do is first you need to practice that sentence with your little friend. You can practice it to the window. Off you go. The cat is on the mat. Practice it to the doors, my little friend. The cat is on the mat. Practice the sentence to the floor. The cat is on the mat. Can you say the sentence, my little friends, to your adults without them helping you? The cat is on the mat. Now when that has gone into your brain and you remember the sentence, then you can click the hide button. Now parents and my little phonics friends, what you need to do is you need to read the words and put them back in the correct sentence. Then when you have done it and you're happy with it, you press the check button and you will see what will happen. So the first word was, shout it out to your adult, it was the. Well done. You've got to double click the word. The. What was my next word? Do you remember? It begins with our phoneme today. The cat. The cat. Always read it back so you know what one might come next. So the cat. The cat is. Lovely. The cat is. What was the next word? Have a think. Have a think. The cat is on. Lovely. The cat is on. I think a tricky word might be next. Lovely. The, and the last word with the full stop, mat. When you are happy with it and you think it sounds like the way we practiced it, you need to click the check button and then you will see what will happen. Off you go. Go and have some fun with this fantastic reading game. It's already, Mr. Wizard, time to say goodbye to our friend who has had lots of magical phonics fun today. Was it you? That magic was so fun, wasn't it? We should use that in our class next week, I think. Okay, so it's time to go. It's time to take your hats off. It's time to switch them off. and it's time to put them in your pocket for next week. Oh, I nearly forgot, Mr. Wizard. He's just said we always ask this question, don't we? Every week at the end of the lesson, we need to try and remember, what phoneme did we learn today? Have a think. I hope they remember. Let's have a think, have a think, have a think. Tell me. They did remember. Yes, it was. It was. Can you say it again? One more time. Well done. Okay, we've had so much fun today, but it's now time for Mr. Wizard to go to sleep. You go back to sleep, Mr. Wizard. Good night. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.